So October's been a busy month, and admittedly, I haven't had time to. No, that's a lie. I haven't been wanting to play SAOIF. I haven't been wanting to log in or anything like that. I haven't played the game since my last live stream. I think it was like 2 weeks ago or something like that. I haven't had the drive for it. Not even to do videos on it. Nothing. But I thought, you know what? Now would be a good time to just kind of log in and just see what's up with the game. You know, just say hi to a friend I haven't seen in like 2 weeks. I know that, you know, me and this said friend have had our differences, and you know, sometimes I get upset at this said friend, but why not log in and just kind of hang out for a little bit, see what's up. So we're gonna do that today. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new, all that stuff. And let's go back into SAOIF since we haven't been here in like over 2 weeks. Alright, so first things first, there's a new home screen, which I didn't put because I didn't want you guys seeing my ID or whatever. Not that you can do anything with it, but still. But anyways, there's a new login screen that has Alice with, you know, the eye patch, and then there's Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh! Which is kind of cool to see that. You know, it's kind of expected considering how they're celebrating the alicization arc, returning with the War of the Underworlds and all that stuff. So again, that's kind of a given that that we would be seeing stuff like that. Whoops. There you go. I haven't collected any of my gifts for a while. Not that there's many gifts to collect. Okay, cool. Cool. Now, I know there's always tons of banners, so tons of banners to see. Which is kind of, again, expected. You know, banners. Oh, the Kirito's birthday banner is still here. Silica's birthday banner is gone. And Asuna's birthday banner is gone. And I asked if you guys wanted me to summon for you guys on Asuna's birthday banner, but I didn't really get anybody saying they wanted me to, so I didn't bother. I didn't bother. And you know, there's this. Again, I really don't care for it, to be honest with you. But there are new celebration events going on. As you can see here, we got intensive training versus Alice. A flurry of reunions. This is a new event celebrating the War of the Underworld, because we had a lot of events return, which is one of the reasons why I didn't really cover it, because you could have just looked it up from last year, which was the I guess the part 1. Why did that do that? I didn't click on anything. Which I guess was the part 1 through 8 was the celebration from last year. So part 9 and onwards is going to be the War of the Underworld celebration that they're doing for the alicization arc. So that you can expect that to stay around for quite some time. Let's actually see how long they have it set here, because last time that this was here, or not this, but like last time for the previous alicization events, they stuck around till like March. So a very, very long time. When does this stop? When does this go away? Let's see here. A high level dungeon be added October 23rd. End date to be determined. Okay, so that's because last year they just slapped on like the end of March on the celebration. So it was kind of funny because okay, here's the good and bad of going by what happened last year. So last year we had all these events. So periodically we had new events come out. So throughout the entire time, so from October, where we are now, so October all the way to March, we had tons of events. This place right here, all of this was filled with different characters for you to click on for the events. Tons and tons of different events going on. Now, the good thing is, it gave us a ton of stuff to do. A ton of stuff. The bad thing, once we did all that said stuff, there was nothing left for us to do, and all those characters just stayed there, and nobody was really doing anything because they pushed out the events too quick, and we didn't have anything left to do by the time I would say December came around. And I say December because in November was the 1-year anniversary for the game. So of course we were celebrating the 1-year anniversary for SAOIF, so they added more celebration stuff, as well as adding more events for the alicization, arc. And then around March, we had the first anniversary celebration, and I say first anniversary celebration because in March is the global anniversary. November is the Japan anniversary, which is the same game, more or less. Japan gets more Arcana gems than us. Let's just be real. They treat the Japanese player base better than the global player base. That's something that Bandai does in all their games. It's not anything that's like specific to this game. It's all their games, and it's very aggravating that they do that. They do it in Dokkan Battle. They do it in Blazing. They do it here. I think they do it in Memory Defrag as well. So with that being said, that's the difference between the global and the JP. Other than that, there's no difference between them, but typically JP does get a little bit more Arcana. It's not that much. So don't even like be like, oh my god, it's time to riot. They get a ton more. No, it's not really. It's like 50 more an update or whatever. It's stupid. It's very, very marginal when they do it. Actually, it's probably not even 50 an update, really, to be honest with you. It's probably less than that. But regardless, it's not that big a deal. But going back to my original discussion is that, so we had all of these events, but there was a dry period around like December, and then I think it picked up a little bit in January because the anime went on a break. Then the anime came back in December, in January, because typically the animes go on break from December, like midway December to like midway January, because Japan, they go on holiday, and so do we in the US. We go on holiday too. Like I used to take 2-week vacations during December because I worked in an insurance agency that me and my dad owned. And so we would close the insurance agency for 2 weeks, and like everybody in the office would have 2 weeks off or whatever, or a week and a half, or whatever it was. We would close for a substantial period of time. People would get paid vacation. Like it, we treated our employees good, and so I did the payroll and everything. So yeah, we treated the employees good. So, with that being said, we went on, countries go on holiday and stuff like that, so they shut down in Japan. So when the anime came back, then the celebrations continued, and we got new updates, and they painted a roadmap, and they actually stuck to the roadmap pretty well moving forward, which was nice. It was exciting. It was a very, very exciting time moving forward. We got the roadmap, I think it was either late January, early February, and the roadmap painted it all the way until May. Which was, again, it was a very, very nice thing because we got to see the celebrations for, the final celebrations for the alicization arcs when they would go away. We got to see the celebration for the global anniversary. So it was a good time, it was a good time. But then we got that dry period again. So this game has a lot of ups and downs. It has a lot of busy times, has a lot of dry points. Like right now it's supposed to be a busy time for the game, and as you can see, there's a little bit amount of people, not like a whole ton of people here, but again, it is almost like 4 o'clock in the morning for me. So that could be like, if I log in, probably I would say around afternoon time, something like that, there's probably going to be more people playing the game. But regardless, so there's going to be a ton of events popping up throughout the, I would say until April. Let's just say April. We're gonna see tons of celebrations there. So this game will it is in the busy time. So it's like busy half the year, and half the year it's not busy, and that's just the way that this game goes. And the downside to it all, again, is that you run out of things to do, and you get frustrated because you see all of these things to do, but you don't want to run them because you've already ran them. They leave them for all the new players who are coming in during the busy time, And I can understand that because all of these are catered towards the new players. Just being 100% real with you, 100% honest. All of these new events, okay, every single one of them, they're easy events. They are catered for the new players who are low level. They're not geared. They don't have any, well, not any, but they might not have like a bunch of good skills or whatever because they just started. Maybe they re-rolled until they got something decent for farming, and that's how it is. I mean, that, like, I wish that there was more to do for the late game players. Yes, there's still the chaos bosses, but I want to see, like, I've been saying it forever, and I can keep saying it until I'm blue in the face, passed out on the floor, you know, probably having a seizure or something because of how many times I've said it. But seizures are no joke. I made a joke, but this is no joke. Anyways, going back to that, like, again, my problem is for the players who have been here for a while. Yes, there's still stuff for us to do. You know, like, yes, we can run these events, but, like, how many... I want to see raids. I want to see raids that are not locked to guilds. I want to see raids where I can get 10 people, go raid a boss, okay, and, you know, that boss can have the opportunity or the ability to drop, let's say, rare armors, because we have rare weapons that we can farm for. So why not have bosses drop rare armors? I think that would be a good thing. I think that'd be cool. Like, that would give us legit something to do at the end of the game, and then that would give us a reason to farm for as best gear as possible, because then we have the raid bosses. But again, I think that's a video for another day. This is more just like me jumping back into the game after taking a break for like 2 weeks because I kind of needed to. It's one of those things where it's like you have to take that break. You have to kind of just step away from a game for a while and come back to it and just play it again and see how you feel about it. So I'm gonna play it again, at least until Rising Steel comes out, or blading, whatever you want to call it. I think in Japan they still call it blading. But whatever the case, like, when that game comes out, I'll be playing that. And you know, tons of other games that I'm playing on the channel right now as well, because October is a busy month. So with that, guys, I know it's not much of a video. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about what's to come for SAOIF, or what you can expect to see, especially for you guys who are new. I think more than anything for you guys who are new, just to understand what's to come. You know, if you're new to the channel, hopefully you consider hitting that sub button. If you're new to this game, hopefully you can understand a little bit about how the game goes, and, you know, have fun for what it is. Have fun for what it is. I mean, I get frustrated with the game. That's because I've been playing it for way too long at this point. And that, you know, I want to see more out of the game. And yeah, I mean, if you're new to the game, just have fun. That's all. Just have fun. Don't worry about the gacha stuff, this getting the best skills or whatever. Nah, you want to roll on the best banners possible. Best banners possible are always guaranteed banners, where you're guaranteed to get a 4-star skill. So with that, guys, hopefully I'll see you guys later on. You guys have a great rest of your day, and good game, guys.